currently 9:34 in the evening on a Saturday night. Beautiful Saturday night, that is. Cage Wars 34 up here in upstate New York at Washington Ave Armory in Albany, New York, the capital of New York for those who are not tuning in from New York and don't know your geography. And you said this is MV MMA.
Mohawk Valley Mixed Martial Arts.
Tell us a little bit about this gym.
Head coach is Duff Holmes. Fantastic guy. They do striking, grappling, wrestling.
So well-balanced, well-rounded fighting.
Absolutely well-balanced gym. Duff has had some monsters come out of his gym. Matt Hamill, for one. He's a couple fighters that are pro in his gym already.
And this is going to be at 145 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, which is a featherweight title. I mean, a featherweight bout, excuse me, not title. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions for us and want them answered, shoot us a tweet at Giblitz77, JIBLITZ77 for myself, as well as
Twitter.
And Ed Kinner at Twitter. Easy enough. Here comes Adam Barrett.
I expect Adam to stand and strike for a couple seconds and then immediately try to take him to the ground.
So you expect a big grappling, big takedown right away?
Yes. I will be shocked if it doesn't happen that way.
Right now for the U's tuning in, top of the fifth, one man on in second base as the Yankees trail the Astros 1-0. And we have a beautiful ring girl coming in there with her black and white Nikes, strutting her stuff. It's round number one coming up. For scores and results, if you want to check out some interviews as well, go to MyMMAnews.com tomorrow to check out the scores and results of this fight. I'll be writing up a nice little article on it. You know, maybe catch a couple quotes from some fighters, see what we can get from them. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for that as well. Follow them on social media at MyMMAnews, as well as I'm sure it's going to be on Flow Combat as well.
Brandon Bartle across the cage. Adam Barrett's got a huge following here tonight.
Yeah, it sounds like it. As he's being introduced by the ring announcer, Tom Kilkenny, the whole arena starts erupting.
This is a regular amateur MMA bout. No novice rules. Ground and pound is allowed. Whoa. Referee got a little perturbed there.
Yeah, that he did. As we have Bartle, who's in the red corner.
You should definitely see sportsmanship. You should definitely see sportsmanship in this bout.
Touch gloves at the center of the ring, and these two fighters are off as they're going to feel themselves. Oh, no, wait. They're going to go right away.
Oh, with that right. I told you, Taekwondo background.
And who's the Taekwondo?
Adam Barrett.
Adam Barrett.
I believe he's a second or third degree black belt in Taekwondo. Actually had it, last I knew, he actually had his own Taekwondo academy.
Okay. So now he's teaching. For those of you who have never taught or coached a sport, coaching definitely improves your skill level. That's for sure.
Adam's a phenomenal guy. Actually, both these fighters outside of the cage are fantastic guys. I've known Adam for 5 years. Brandon actually stayed at my house a couple of times for an amateur fight that he had coming up that was here local. Both these guys are outstanding gentlemen.
And this is not a novice fight. This is advanced amateur MMA rules. So a strike to the head while his knee was down is legal. Right now, this is great technique, and both guys are going back and forth in a big combination.
He hit him with a 1, 2, 3, and then an uppercut. That was great.
Bartle is throwing some power.
Punches. I may have made a mistake. Actually, I believe.
And Bartle is just laid down the hammer.
Adam.
Oh, there's a timeout. I don't think this fight's over.
Adam is with Brian Bury, not Atlas. I made a mistake on that.
Okay, and right now Anthony Walter.
Why
right?
is there a shirt in the cage?
As he just paused the fight for a moment.
I don't know why.
I think their team thought the fight was over. Did he take a point away?
It looked like he took a point away.
I think he just gave a warning, though, it looked like.
He may have.
There was strikes to the back of the head. That's why the referee, Walter, stopped the fight for the moment and separated and stood them back up and gave a warning to Bartle.
Yeah, it looked like MMA thought the fight was over. They threw a shirt in the ring.
As a celebration,
Yeah.
but too soon. As Bartle's looking for that single leg takedown. He's got his head on the inside, which switches down to the outside, which now leaves him vulnerable to a guillotine choke. As you can see, Barrett scrambles out of that, fighting with the aggressive, pitting him against the cage.
I just went and checked with the officials. I wanted to make sure you and I were right. It was because there was some illegal blow, an illegal blow landed, and Mike Walters wanted to let them know that that's not 10-second timer.
10 seconds left in the first round. As Bartle gets a big takedown at the end of the first round, and secure probably winning in the first round, if you ask me.
This is not the way I saw this bout going.
No, all right. As the Taekwondo black belt is struggling right now to really strike.
I don't know if he's struggling or if he's feeling. Adam's a little weird, man. He may be letting him gas himself out.
That could be true, but let me tell you, Bartle laid down some pressure on that one. He doesn't look gassed in the slightest.
Now, mind you, when I talk about their MMA records, that is not their combat sports record in total. All of these guys most of these guys that are fighting outside of the novice rules have had numerous kickboxing or Thai bouts. I've seen Adam Barrett take a lot of punishment.
So right now we're in between round 1 and 2. Both corners are being talked to. Warning to get the coaches out. Fighters step back up off the stools. And we're about to start round number 2. Of a pretty good fight right now, but Bartle's the one putting on the pressure, and he feels confident. Look at him. He's got the size, the height, and the reach in this fight.
We got a 7th bout right now. They're going pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We had a few quick first rounds. And
low blow.
We had a big shot to the nuts, but
that definitely landed to that.
Did it? It did. From here, I looked like it might have just hit the inside of his thigh.
No,
but
that landed. I saw
that was flush.
That land.
So the little Bartles are going to be hurting later this evening because that did not. That was a heavy kick.
Hope he didn't have plans celebrating tonight if he won.
If he did, he might need a stint.
Well, he's got up to 5 minutes to recuperate himself.
That is true as he checks the equipment.
I told you these guys are monsters. How do you take a kick square in the sack and then in 45?
Let me tell you, I don't plan on taking a kick to the sack.
I look like a second one there.
Oh, and a big shot by Bartle as he was taking some shots to the legs.
It may be the way he's standing. It may be Bartle's stance that's making it,
difficult. As Barrett's trying to get the big takedown as he has his back.
Adam's got his back.
And he's leaping on. Oh, and a big move by Bartle to leap him off. But Barrett goes right for that arm.
Oh, look at that, Adam Barrett. Adam Barrett with the win.
What a quick.
I told you.
Holy moly. I didn't even see him tap.
I told you.
What a move. You know, when you got long arms like that, they're vulnerable. What a submission.
I told you.
That was quick. I didn't even see that happen. It was so fast.
I had to get up and
I saw him grab it, but I didn't see him tap.
I had to get up and walk around. We don't have monitors here, so I had to get up and walk around the cage.
I hope it's instant replay. That was fast. Holy moly. You know, and it looked through the whole fight up until that point, it was in the favor of Bartle.
It was.
Whew. Anything can happen at any given moment. Bartle's probably frustrated with himself after, he felt like he was on his way to a clear victory, and then he gives up his back, and before you know it, it looks like he flung him off his back. But see, the Barrett, he looked like Spider-Man clinging onto him.
It was. Watch the sportsmanship.
Both fighters come to the center of the ring for the official announcement from the ring announcer.
The voice of Cage Wars this evening.
That was
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to a halt. 51 seconds of round number 2. Your winner, via armbar, Adam.
Good job.
If we could get a hold of him, I would love to talk to him. When he comes out, can you grab him? Because, I would love to ask him a couple questions. That was fast. All right, so congratulations on your win. That was, first round, it looked like you were struggling. Barrett is a big, long, lanky guy. He had round 1 clearly. How did you survive into round 2? Tell us a little bit about the fight.
Well, I knew I was going to have a tough first round. It's been my first fight in 4 years. I knew if I could get out of the first round, especially with the way that went, my chances would have increased. And, I've been training jiu-jitsu a lot, so I saw the armbar right away, and I went for it as hard as I could.
Now, you did a great job in the second round. Like you said, you took his back, you dragged him down to the mat, and then you leaped onto his back, and it looked like you were flying off the front. How did you cling on so tight? Was it hip control? What was that?
It actually was a mistake because I went up on him too high, so I was able to shuck me off. So I should have got the seatbelt a little bit better and been a little bit lower on him, and then I would have been able to control him a little easier, but luck would have it. We flipped around and his arm was exposed, so I went right for it.
Did you feel him tap that quickly? Because that happened in an instant.
I saw him tap. I didn't feel him tap right away.
Okay.
I felt it. I had it in, but again, I don't want to release anything. It's a fight. I could easily release it, and then he could have easily taken it out and given it right back. So once I saw him tap, I knew I had it, and I let it go right away, and that was it.
A great victory for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. What does this improve your record to, and where are you going from here?
This is 4-1. Back to the drawing board, some more training.
Do you have a timetable to when you want to turn pro?
Probably maybe some point in 2018.
2018,
okay.
More fights. Excellent. Well, congratulations on your win, Adam Barrett.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Awesome fight. Big victory by armbar.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.